The plan was simple: build the defense around a superstar and let him take over. But now that plan is already breaking down because Micah Parsons isn't ready and the Green Bay Packers are running out of time to adjust. At first, it sounded manageable. Rehab progressing, return expected early in the season, nothing alarming. Then the update dropped. Parsons could miss the first 3 or 4 games. And suddenly, this isn't a minor delay, it's a problem. Because Green Bay has seen this before. Last season, everything unraveled the moment their pass rush lost its edge. The pressure disappeared, the defense softened, and a strong start turned into a collapse. That memory hasn't gone anywhere. Now it's staring them in the face again. The current room? Young, unproven, inconsistent. There's talent, sure, but talent doesn't win early season games when timing is off and chemistry isn't there yet. That's where the pressure builds. Because in a wide open NFC, September matters. You don't get to figure it out over a month and expect to recover later. Not anymore. So the front office is being pushed toward a decision. Wait for Parsons or protect the season. That's where Jadeveon Clowney enters the picture. Not as a replacement, as a bridge. And that distinction matters. Clowney isn't the dominant force he once was. He's not Parsons. Nobody is. But he's something this roster doesn't currently have. A proven disruptor who knows how to survive in chaos. 8.5 sacks last season, constant pressure, still capable of wrecking a drive when it matters. That's not theory, that's production. And here's the turning point. Green Bay doesn't need Clowney to be great. They need him to be steady, because without a veteran presence, everything speeds up for the younger players. They press, they overcommit. They lose discipline trying to make plays they're not ready to make yet. That's how defenses break. Clowney slows that down, he sets the edge, wins enough one-on-ones, forces quarterbacks to feel something, anything, coming off the edge. That alone changes how offenses call plays, and that buys time. Time for Parsons to get healthy, time for the scheme to settle, time for the rest of the defense to catch up. But the risk is still there, because Clowney isn't a long-term answer. He's 33, inconsistent at times, a short-term fix to a potentially long-term issue. So this decision isn't just about adding depth, it's about admitting vulnerability, admitting that without Parsons, this defense isn't ready. And that's not easy for a contender to say, but it might be necessary. Because if Green Bay waits and the pass rush disappears again, the season could slip before Parsons even steps back on the field. And by then, it won't matter how dominant he is. The damage will already be done. One injury, one delayed return, and now one decision that could determine whether the Packers survive the start of the season or watch it fall apart all over again.